What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we played our first game of the Dynasty, and that was against South Florida. And we ended up beating badly, 56-7. And that score's a little bit inflated because I had a longer quarter length, and I've adjusted that down to 12 minutes, which you'll see in a little bit into the game. But it was an easy win. They had more turnovers than we did. That's pretty much the reason why we beat them. We took advantage of those turnovers, especially in the second quarter. As you see here in the box score, we had some big turnovers there, and we was able to get some points off of those. So now we're going to take on Notre Dame. Now this is going to be our toughest challenge of the schedule, unless I know we scheduled another top 25 team towards the end of the season. I forgot who it was, but this is going to be a tough one, obviously. Now they're 0-1, but that doesn't say a whole lot to me. They're a full letter grade better than us in terms of talent. If we play clean and just execute, I think we got a chance to maybe beat them, but we'll see what happens. I'm not even worried about that one loss they've had already. Who knows what happened there? But I do know they run a spread offense and a 4-3 defense. So it looks like their defense in general is pretty good. But again, it's just one game. There's not a whole lot to see. Now let's go over to recruiting. And as you see on the cover of Sports Illustrated this week, Notre Dame made that cover, but not in the right way due to that loss. Let's look at our recruiting. Jameer Rogan, wide receiver. Looks like we're in good shape for him still. We are tied with Penn State for that top spot. And, oh, this is great. We got a positive pitch on him. Even better. That's what we're looking for. So I think we got a good chance of getting him as long as he just stays in the boat. You go to middle linebacker, Mitch Kelly. We're number one on his list now. We're actually tied with Notre Dame. It would be great to kind of show him, hey, we're beating the other team you are interested in. Ooh, but we got a negative pitch. Oh, my gosh. I may stick with him. We'll just see what happens. But, that negative pitch does not help things. Let's go to center, Aaron Tucker. We're number one on his list. We got the positive pitch. We knew that at the beginning of the season. We'll go to left guard, Dante Bell. Looks like we're moving up his list. And we had a positive pitch with him. That's why we're sticking with him. And last but not least, halfback Caleb Turnage. We're now number one on his list. We just don't know a lot about what he's into. So some positives, mostly positive. The only negative was Mitch Kelly having that negative pitch reaction. But I'm going to stick with him for now just because it looks like we're in really good shape. We're at the top of his list. Let's go over to Sports Illustrated. Check out some things here. Top 25 here, your top 5 or so. Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, Clemson, A&M, and Michigan. Then you go up to Heisman Watch. I don't know if we're going to have anybody on this list unless Valenti just really goes off on the touchdown front. He already has 5 of them on the season, and just in that one game alone. But nobody special there for us to care about. Players of the week. We can look at this. I'm curious. NCAA. Looks like San Diego State. Quarterback had a really good game, almost 600 yards, 6 touchdowns. That's pretty impressive. Then the Baylor defensive end had a good game for himself. Go over to conference standings. We can look at team info screen. There's not going to be a whole lot to see here. We can check out ours. Now, our backup quarterback, Dwan Mathis, is out for 2 months. But Kurt Warner's son, E.J. Warner, is going to step right in as our backup. Look at the offensive side of things. Valenti, Sadie, and Stewart probably going to stay pretty consistent unless somebody goes down. Now, at the wide receiver position, we're going to have all different kinds of guys make some plays. So I don't know if Stewart's going to hold on to that, but he had a great first game to start off the season. Then you look at the defensive side, Durable, I don't know how to say that name, to be honest. Satchel had a couple of sacks, and then Jordan with a couple of interceptions. That was me playing outside linebacker. Let's go over to the independents, and there is Notre Dame. They don't have any injuries. Looks like their starting quarterback, is it Drew Pine? Is that his first name? We'll find out. I'm not a big Notre Dame fan, so forgive me if I don't know these names too well. But he had 3 interceptions in that first game. That's probably why they got beat by North Texas. I'm here to tell you, turnovers is everything in football. You keep it clean there, then you got a chance. Rushing, they got one guy put up 80 yards in their first game. One wide receiver had 174 yards. Good for him. Then on the defensive side, looks like one guy led both in tackles and in sacks. But again, this is just one game. These stats aren't going to say a whole lot to me. So I think we are ready to go. Like I mentioned, I am going to go to 12-minute quarters. 15 minutes was way too long. That was like a solid hour-and-a-half video, and there wasn't much pregame before it. So we're going to go down to 12 minutes, and I'll just adjust accordingly. Let's go to play week. We will hurry this up. And we got another person in trouble. Interesting. Right tackle, Adam Klein. I'm guessing he's our starting right tackle. Let's see what he did. He filmed himself on Instagram racing cars in a parking lot. Now, this is part of the Next Mod. I think that's really cool. Somebody actually took the time and wrote some of this stuff down and put it in there. Interesting. The problem is we got a bad team interest rating. It just keeps going higher and higher. So we're probably going to have to bench him. Let me look at my schedule. I'm going to back out. Let's go here. We got Florida. Oh, I've got the thing sped up. All right. We have, looks like Florida Atlantic and ECU at Rice. We may try, I may suspend him for 2 or 3 games. I mean, we got to get that bar down as best we can so we don't have to deal with it later on. So let me go back here. We will take action. And again, I'm pretty sure he's our starting right tackle. You know, just to be safe, let's just go to our roster and see where he is at on the depth chart. I just don't know my players well enough yet. Let's go over to right tackle. 78. Yeah, he's our starter. I think we could get by without him for a couple of games, so let's do that. We're going to have Stoffel take his spot for the next couple of weeks. So let's go and suspend him. I'm thinking 3 games. Get him ready for the Rice game. We still got a ton of points to play with. So I'm going to do 3 games. Thankfully, he's the right tackle, not the left tackle. We do a lot of running to the left. I was going to do more running to the right today, but with him out, that may have changed my plans a little bit. So we're going to continue there. All right. That's a harsh punishment, but I got to get that discipline bar down. And the more you over-discipline, the better chance you have of not having any discipline issues down the road. All right, we are still on the road. These are our Stormtrooper uniforms. I think we're going to go with the red pants today. We don't have any tradition at Temple in terms of football, so we're going to go with that. And I'm not going to change Notre Dame's uniform. They probably got the green ones in here. There they are. That's pretty cool, but we'll go with their traditional look. All right, let's get this show on the road. Hopefully the Veer and Shoe can fly high today. We can put up some points. I'm going to do a lot of hurry up. I mean, I'm not changing that offense whatsoever. Now, I'm still sticking with my slow down rules in terms of running clock in the 4th quarter. I'll still keep with that if we're up at that point. It would be a great thing if we are. But our offense works really well when we're hurrying up as fast as we can. So we will definitely implement that. Looks like we got a night game in South Bend. Again, I'm not a big fan of Notre Dame, but I always enjoy playing in this stadium. I see a little red here and there in the stands. Perfect weather. National broadcast just because of them. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing their roster, see what we got to deal with. And here come the Golden Domers. Pretty good looking uniforms. And here come the Temple Owls. Hopefully the start of something really cool with them. And I think is it Drew Pine? We'll find out here shortly. Looking pretty good there. I fully expect them to pick Notre Dame as they should, and they are. Let's go to the coin toss. They want it, and they will get the ball first, which is fine. Let's check out their roster. Now, I do want to make sure about ours before. I just want to make sure. Let's see, we got Obig Dwegu. I know I butchered that name. I just want to make sure I got a proper backup. And Stoffel, I guess we'll have him start today. So those guys, let me just compare these two. Let's go over here. We got pass blocking and run blocking. So it looks like Stoffel's just a slightly better blocker in general. The awareness is the same, so I think we're okay with having Stoffel starting at right tackle. Just wanted to verify that. Let's go and look at their roster. All right, Drew Pine, I was correct. 74 speed. I'm going to go after him pretty hard. I'm not really worried about that speed. We don't want this guy to play at all, the true freshman, Steve Angeli or Angeli. Some of you Domer fans can tell me how I say that correctly. Halfback, 82, 80, and 80. Nothing special. Fullback, as you can see here, they don't have any fullbacks on the roster. There's a bunch of tight ends, but this guy looks like a really good fullback. I don't expect them to do a whole lot. I think it's going to be spread offense, so you're not going to see much from the fullback. 84, 82, 80, 78, a pretty decent receiving core. They got arguably the best tight end in the game, Michael Mayer. 99 overall. But he's super slow, but he is 99 overall. Gee whiz. Now, you got to remember, I still think some of this carries over. When it comes to the next mod and trying to grab rosters from NCAA 14 over here, some positions get a little inflated. Now, this guy's got 91 catch. That's probably the reason why he has such a good rating. But we may see some more tight ends get a little inflated, defensive ends possibly. I haven't seen too much of it yet, though. I think Android would fix some of that, which is pretty cool. Either way, I don't know how much we're going to have to deal with this kid just because he's so slow, but we'll see. Let's look at the offensive line. 78, an amazing left guard, probably the best left guard we'll face all season. And you got 80 at center, 88, and 78. So their offensive line's nothing special outside of their left guard. You look at their defense. Now, again, they run a 4-3. Their edge rushers, you got 84 and 96. Isaiah Foskey or Foskey. Foskey sounds better. He's going to be a tough matchup for us. Defensive tackle, pretty strong here. 87, 85, 78. You look at the linebackers, you got 82, 85, and 86. Pretty solid. Maybe we can find a hole in their secondary and we can attack it. 90 and 82. So kind of a drop-off over here on the right side of their secondary. An amazing free safety, 90 overall. But he's not the fastest guy in the world. Maybe we can exploit that some with our slot receiver. We'll see how that goes. And they got an okay for strong safety. They got two guys look exactly the same, apparently. 84 overall with 88 speed. A decent kicker, an awful punter. All right, let's get this show on the road. We're going to kick it normal. I'm surprised our kicker kicked it farther than I expected him to in the last game. So let's just do that. They're going to get decent field position, but maybe we could just get a solid tackle. Good hit there. I don't know what to expect on running and passing. Again, there's no impact players in these first few games. They may run a lot. They may throw. I don't know. I looked at the coach profile, and it was kind of balanced. Looks like they're going to pass here. Intercept that. Good deep ball to their Z receiver. Hopefully we can do that a couple times today. He tried to go for the swat and it didn't work. Let's go too high at a 4-3. Patrol a defensive tackle. We're going to leave it as is.
Notre Dame goes with the ace set here.
Let's see what they go with.
He steps up. He's looking across the middle.
If you notice what I did here, you notice me playing defensive tackle right there. I noticed I could not get to the quarterback from here, so I'm wasting my time trying to go after him. So I'm backing out in coverage. I think it's a smart move. I almost got the tip. Kind of close, but I think that was a good idea. They still got the conversion, though, so it's 2nd and 5. Now let's go quarters for now.
2nd down and 5.
I'll control Jordan this time. Do something like this. Nope. Let's see what. Oh, I think it's going out of bounds. Good defense all the way. So it is what? 3rd and 5. We'll go cloud for now. And we'll see if I can get to this guy. They may just run the ball. I got to be careful. Don't run up the middle. Play action. That's a touchdown. Good catch. So that guy is going to be a problem for us, that receiver. And just like that, their passing game is on point. 2 big bombs. They attack that corner. No, that's my safety. My bad. That's my strong safety. So I love this new addition to the scoreboard. They put the ranking of that team. I think that's just a good idea. Very simple. So we'll get on offense and see if we can get that touchdown back. They had a little bit of a weakness on their corners on the right side, so I'll try to keep that in mind. Otherwise, we'll just run our normal stuff. I'm going to let Cooper do something with this. Creep through there, get him down to the 20. I am going to go 5 wide, and let's just start off with our basic drop back concept. We're going zone dime. Let's see what they do on the left side. Cover 2. And I got hit when I threw it. This ain't good. Very fortunate that wasn't picked. Very lucky. So let's Go P. Reed. They're going man dime. Ooh, and they're spreading out that way. I think I'm going to pass it. They're going cover one.
He's looking. He's rolling.
And I got hit when I threw it. Just a bad play for us. That was perfect defense. They went cover one. I was wanting to go to my dig route over the middle, but they had that covered. They had everything covered. I guess I could have went to this guy. I felt kind of uncomfortable with that safety right there. So this is 3rd and long. We'll go halfback corner. They're going man. I'd love to hit this comeback route. Ooh, look, they may be going cover 0. Let's see. Nope, going cover 1. Terrible pass. Just awful pass by Valenti. Good job by the corner. I am not complaining about that play whatsoever. Did I throw it too early? I may have threw it too early. But that corner done an incredible job. Just got in front of it. Just a bad throw. So just like that, they're up 2 scores. So we're going to get the ball back. We're going to try to run the ball a little bit. See if we can get that going, then we'll figure out what to do after that. So that was Valenti's first really big mistake of the season. He played great in the first game. He had 1 interception. That really wasn't his fault. The safety made a good play. Hopefully he can play better on this drive. Middle of the field. I'm going to let that one go. Let's run the ball. I think I'm going to do a basic QB choice. We're going to do more or less off tackle. Looks like they're going man nickel. I hope that linebacker moves over. And he is. I think he's on the slot receiver. Ooh, he wasn't. I'm going to try to do a... Ooh, good hit. I'm going to go ahead and hurry this up. I'm going to hand the ball right back to him. I don't know what they're calling. It looks like it's like a 4-3 or something. I'm going to try to get up the field. First down. Great play. Now I think I may do something a little different. Let's go. Let's go 5 wide. Let's do a double screen. We're going zone. I'm going to go to the right. Usually a better zone beater. Oh, good blocking, everybody. Nice. Look at that. Great play. Gee whiz, what a great block. 2 good blocks. Good block right there by Evans. And a great block by Stewart at the top. Oh, just a great screenplay. Let's take advantage of that. We're on the right side, so let me go. We'll go trips. Let's go P. Reed. They're going zone. Ooh, they're going dime. Ooh. Ooh, I like the shift. I think I'm just going to hand it off. Just cut up field, do something like that. I'm going to hurry it up. I'm just going to hand the ball right back to him and see if we can get some extra yards out of it.
Number 14 is back in the gun. Missed tackle.
Okay, so that is 3rd and short. We got to be careful here. I think what I'm going to do is let's go white corner.
It's 3rd down.
Man, and they're blitzing both inside guys. I'm pretty sure this is cover 0, so we're going to go over the top. They're going to give it to us. We're going to try it. I'm going to let him handle it. Get it. Oh, So our passing game just isn't jiving at the moment. Good job by that corner, honestly. My wide receiver, I probably should have took him over, but look how much bigger he is. Like, he is, how tall is that corner? Either way, just a good play by the corner. Oh, wasted opportunity. So not the start we wanted to see. Let's do an over front. I'm going to do quarters. Get a stop somebody. Oh, great broken tackle. And a face mask to go with it. They didn't call it. Good run. We'll do a zone blitz. Looks like they're pretty balanced in their play calling. No, we're going to do something like this. I'm going to occupy this guy. Oh, I couldn't get around him. Another first down. That's 2 straight runs. I'm still going to stick with the blitz. I think they're going to pass it here. Let's see. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to try to occupy this tackle. That halfback is just destroying us at the moment. Let's go man. Let's go too high.
First and 10. Ball on the 35.
Ain't looking good so far, but that's kind of expected. They're a much better team than us. And we're turning the ball over way too much. What did I say at the beginning of the video? Turnovers. They're everything in football. And right now we're on the back side of that. 2nd and 5. I'm going to go back to a zone blitz. Maybe they could go play action again. Maybe I can get to them. I'm going to do this. I'm going to let the CPU handle the blitz. Wide open. Oh, great play where? So tit for tat. So a lot of interceptions so far. We're on the 3-yard line. We got to be careful. Oh, we got to be careful. Let's go. I'm going to go wide receiver curls. Man dime. And that. Let's be careful. I'm going to just throw it to my halfback. Just cut up field. Get 6 or 7 yards. Just move on to the next play. Let's stay here. Go P. Reed. Man dime. They're just asking me to run it unless they shade over. They're not going to. I'm just going to hand it off. This ain't good. Woo! Ah, just not enough. Great play by the defense. That is what, 3rd and 4? What are we going to call here? That's a good answer. I think I may go back to P. Reed. And we're going zone dime. I may have to throw this. I don't trust our run game. Let's just see what happens. Oh, great throw. Right where it needed to be. I saw a hole right here, but it was a super tight window. Just enough. Ooh, man, just kept the drive alive. All right, next up, let's go screen. We're going zone, which I'm kind of glad. I want to hit some wide receiver screens today. We're going to go to Sanders. Just cut up the field. Just get whatever yards you can. Good play. I'm going to go ahead and do a hurry up on this one. We got a good man beater on the backside if needed. I don't know if they're going man or zone, though. Looks like they're going zone, and a terrible play. Awful. Just like that, we are going to get killed by 50. What do you do? He just got rocked. Just another bad fumble. Now I feel like I'm playing 07 with all these turnovers. Let's go here.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
I'm going to flip it.
Notre Dame.
Now, I know the mod does not, they didn't affect game, intercept that. Oh, good play. I know the mod, the only thing they've affected gameplay-wise was that accelerated clock. But we've had 2 straight games, and it's just been a turnover fest. Let's do something like this. I just got rocked. Intercept that. So that makes it 3rd and something. 5 wide, 3rd and 8. I'll go cloud, I guess.
3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's see if I can get after him. I'd love to force a field goal.
Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking.
Sack. I'm doing okay with a slow defensive end. That's my 3rd sack on the year. I'm going to do a field goal. I went field goal block. I'm going to do this instead. I don't want them to fake it. So we got, just to make sure. Yeah, they're going to make the field goal. I didn't know if they was going to fake it or not. They could have. That's good defense. The problem is we're turning the ball over too much. We got 3 turnovers already. Don't know what to do about that, honestly. That fumble, nothing you can do about that. Maybe we can get some points of some sort eventually. I'll take this one out. We're on the left hash. We're going to go. Let's do a QB choice for now. They're going zone 4-3. This play may not go well at all. I may have to go up the middle on this one. Just know where to go. Just killer defense. I'm going to go 5 wide, and we're going to go zig outs. Going zone dime. I hope they go. I'm going to go over the top. We'll just see. Let's see what happens here. All right, they're going cover 2. Make a play, Stewart. Stewart, he is killing it on the deep ball this season. Man, we needed that. So the safety went for the swat. You go back and look at it. He went for the swat. He misjudged it. So our 50-50 balls are what? Now 50-50, I guess. We had an interception. Now we got a touchdown. So that's the one. Again, I told you this in the previous video. Our deep ball situation is going to be all over the place with this offense. Touchdowns, interceptions, everything in between. But at least we got on the scoreboard. So I am liking the 12-minute quarter so far. I'm already 25 minutes into the video. Now I know we've done some pregame stuff. But we got 59 seconds left. I'll continue to monitor this. Probably the lowest I'll go is 10 minutes. But I want to adjust the 12 minutes thing first. And we'll just go from there. So far, I think this quarter's gone by fairly okay. But I feel like we've already got, like, what, 4 possessions so far this quarter? Which is, I guess, is realistic in the when you compare it to the real thing. But we got an up-tempo offense and such, so I guess that plays a factor. Up the gut. I completely whiffed on it, but he didn't get many yards on it. That's what, second and something. I'm gonna go. I think they're going to pass. Let's just go quarters.
2nd and 7. Ball on their own 31. Ace backfield.
We'll do an over front. Halfback dive. He didn't get the first. I was able to come out in the last second and get a hit. So it's 3rd and 1, and that should be the last play of. We'll do a cover 1. Yeah, this is going to be the last play of the quarter. I don't think they're going to get it off in time. Nope, they're not. All right, end of the first quarter, awful. But we're down 10. If we just hold down the turnovers, I think we'll be okay. That's easier said than done. Let's go back to a cover 1. They're doing something like this. Play action. Make a play, somebody. Not him. Anybody but him. Wow. Just like that. 6 points. Killer play. Just speed. That's all that is right there. Just great speed. Notice he actually didn't do a dig. He's got a curl. He's curled up right there. And so it ended up being a bad pass. He had to come for the ball. So a bad pass led to a touchdown. And Clark didn't. Yeah, we can't catch up with that guy. Whew. So they are scoring in bunches. Now you see why I play a lot of zone when we pass it, or when the other team passes it. Those man beaters can really get to you. But like I said, that was a bad throw by the quarterback. It forced the receiver to come to get it. That was originally a curl route. Doesn't matter now. They got the points, so we're going to try to get that touchdown back. 40 down 17. Man, they're going to score like 130 points if we're not careful. If that's the case, then I may have to lower the core length even more. Cut up field, just nowhere to go. Left hash. What haven't I called? I'm trying to think. I'm going to go. Let's get aggressive. Let's go Y stick. We're going zone. I'm going to go after that free safety. Unless they go cover 3 or 4. Doing that. Oh, they went quarters. Ooh, I think he's got a spot. Oh, great catch. Oh, my gosh. Awesome throw. That had to be in just right where it needed to be. Oh, my gosh. That's another fun part of this vertical passing game. You're going to see some extra catching animations you don't normally see just because we're going to be on the tightrope on the baseline, on the sideline so much. Oh, my gosh. What a great catch. Keep the drive going. I probably should have went hurry up on that, and I didn't. That's okay. Let's go P. Reed. We're going man nickel. Who's on who? Ooh, I think it's cover 0. I think it may go over the top. Get it, Stewart. Get it. Get that 6 points. He dropped it. Again, it's all over the place on the deep balls. Touchdowns, incompletions, interceptions, you name it. 2nd and 10. Let's do another P. Reed. We're going man nickel. Who's on who? Can't really tell. I think we're going to. Ooh, I like that. He moved over. Let's hand the ball off. Get up the field. Did we get the first? I can't tell. I'm not going to do a hurry up. 3rd and inches. We didn't get it. Halfback dive. We're going zone nickel. Let's just try to get up the field. Just get an inch. That's all I'm asking. Just get about an inch. There we go. Just get something. Okay. Let's go back and call something else. I'm gonna go back here. We're on the 32. We still got plenty of field to stretch. So let's go and let me go find it. Let's go back to zig outs. I gotta do some slot stuff eventually, some slot fade and whatnot. That's gonna take me some time to get used to. We're going zone. Cover 2 again. Oh, another drop. Oh my gosh. 2nd and 10. Oh, wasted opportunity right there. Let's go spread, and let me just look here. I've got PA flood. Let's do off tackle for now. We're going man nickel. Move over. Ah, dang it. Let me check my audibles. This is why you have audibles. I just need to remember them. Let's go wide receiver under. I don't know who can hear it. 6, 5. Hopefully they can hear this. 3, 2. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Dang it, Al. I pressed the wrong button. I kept hitting the button that wasn't existing. Gee whiz. So that really hurt us. 3rd and forever. I'm going to go deep attack. We got to go over the top somewhere. If they go basic cover 2, I may have to go to my slot, my post. Cover 1. Make a play. Ah! Tuck it deep. Tuck it deep. We'll go back and look what I did here. They went cover 1. I threw it as hard as I could. So you go back and look at this. They went cover 1, but notice what the safety's doing. The one high safety, he is on this side of the field. You draw a big line across the middle of the field right there. He is on this side. So technically, he's closer to this go route than this one. So I just waited just a little bit for Stewart just to get on his break, get past the corner, and then I threw it pretty much as hard as I could so this safety wouldn't come over. And that's what happened. You zoom in, threw it hard, preventing that safety coming over to make a play, to prevent a double team. Ended up being a great throw, thankfully. Well, that keeps us in it a little bit. Phew, let's calm down. I don't know what to do on defense. I don't know if we have a solution for that. But this game may go into like the 80s. Again, which may lead to me going down to like 10 minutes, quarters. We'll see. We need to get a good stop on defense. Really change that momentum. Let's see if we can get a play going here. Somebody fumble it. Uh-oh. Somebody stop it. Stop him. Somebody stop him. Thank you. Where am I at? I'm over on the top corner. All right, let's go cover 2 man. So their play calling has still been balanced from what I can tell. Maybe they'll run the ball here. No play action. That's that big tight end of theirs. 99 overall. Imagine he has some speed to him. Gee whiz. Let's do quarters. They're doing a ton of play action today. They're going back to the same formation. Going back to the same dude. I don't blame him. He's apparently their best skill player. I'm going to attempt the zone blitz. This is usually the situation where they may run it, but they got to hang a tight end. I would love for them to go play action here. Let's see if they do that. Oh, nice. They went play action. Guessed correctly. So that makes a 3rd and 7 maybe. I'm going to go Cloud. And we're going to go after this guy. And we'll do something like this. Get him, get him, get him. Ah, dang it. Just couldn't get to him in time. Good throw. Their quarterback is playing great. 1st and 10. We'll go back to cover 2 man. We'll do something like this. Play action. He's wide open over there. Ah, just couldn't get to him in time. Another big tight end. They got some studs. I can't wait to get a dynamic tight end of this offense. We're going to have some fun with him. But we don't have that yet. We will. via recruiting or transfer portal.
They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped.
Intercept that or don't.
Throw outside. Clark with a takedown.
They are just moving down the field. They got a really good offense.
He displayed some great hands there.
We're having a hard time stopping them for sure.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive.
I'm doing over front. I'm doing quarter, so let me control him. Get up.
And he's tackled at the 20-yard
Respectable
line.
stop.
So the old
That makes it what? 2nd and 7? We'll stick with quarters. I think they're going to throw it.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers.
80% in the red zone for the season.
The most.
I didn't really mean to do that. Okay, they're going to play action, so we'll be okay.
Throws it to the outside.
Good job. Get your hand up, Al. Get the ball down. This makes it 3rd and 7. We got to get a stop here. We got to force a field goal.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense.
Let's see if we can do that. They're going back to 5 wide.
Back to pass. Steps up.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Intercept that. Good. He almost got that. Jeez. But at least we're going to force the field goal. So let's go special teams, field goal, safe man.
Somebody else had to be open.
Less than 5 minutes to go in the quarter. We should get like 2 more possessions out of this before we head to the locker room.
And it's good.
Pretty good kick.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive forward.
10 plays, 55 yards. But they didn't get the touchdown. So our defense done their job.
Notre Dame.
Let's see if our offense can do the job. I'd love to get within a score of them. Looks like it's the middle of the field. I'm not going to let that one go. We need to get, I have an idea. We haven't called this yet. Let's go a halfback screen. We're going man. We're going to somebody on the left. Ooh, I think they're going cover 0. Finally get a little slot fade going. Oh, they're going cover 1. Never mind.
First down.
We'll go over here. Pretty good throw.
Got it to the senior.
Get about 5 yards there. I want to go gun trips. We're going to go with, where's it at? Angle. I'm going to flip it. We're going zone dime.
Ball on the 30.
I'm trying to stay aggressive. I want to really tack him hard if I can.
Set up in the
Cover 2.
He's looking.
Let's see if he can make a play. Ah, overshot it. Again, 50-50 stuff on that deep ball. 3rd and 5. We're going to have to pass it, aren't we? We're going to go halfback out. Go man. They're going zone. We're going to go to our halfback. Hopefully we can get the first down. It's going to be close. I don't know. It's going to have to be a really good throw. High snap does not help. Great throw. Good job. That's a simple throw to make. It's a little out route. But we do get the first. Let's go P. Reed.
It's 1st and
They're
10.
blitzing the inside line, inside corners, I should say. And we're going to go over the top. That's what they're going to give us. Let's see if we can chuck it deep.
Steps up in the pocket.
Get it, Stewart. You're the man. You're the man, Stewart. You're the man, Stewart. Ah, great play. Great play. I'm going to hurry it up. This is P. Reed. I'm going to hand the ball off really quickly to Sadie. I don't know if we're going to throw him off guard or anything. Could have been. Big points. Veer and shoot, baby. Veer and shoot. Get up the field. Run that ball. Get a touchdown. Just like that, we're down a score. Ah, great. I love it. Offense. So much fun. If they're going to go cover 0 on us, we got to go over the top, especially with this offense, as much as we like to do that.
And he hits the
We're going to eventually get that slot fade going. There's a couple other plays. I got them listed here. Angles 1. I know there should be another one. Yeah, there's one at a 5 wide. And I need to look up one for, I don't know if we got one out of gun spread. I got a wheel, slot wheels. The wheel routes are a little slower. That's why I've been sticking to the go routes with most of these. That's a good hit. All right, defense. You done good on the last play, or last drive. Let's see if you can do it again. 3 minutes to go.
They'll take over at the 24. Notre Dame goes with the
We'll do something like this. I'm going quarters. Let's. Great play out. Cut through there. Thankfully there was a hole for me to run through to get the tackle. 2nd and 9. I'm going to go back to quarters.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 25-yard.
We'll do something like this. Beware of the run. Ooh, fake toss.
Wants to throw.
Good job, Al. Get your hand up.
The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get
3rd and 9. Huge stop right here. Let's go Cloud.
to go. Ball in the 25.
Do something like this.
In a 5-wide set. Back to pass.
Make a play. I can't get to him in time. He's got all day to throw. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, great play by the corner. Nice. Nice. Oh, it's just so all over the place with those. I picked the wrong play here. I'll probably end up having a fair catch this unless he shanks it. No, I think I got some room to run. Let's just run it a little bit. Let's run it a little bit. Get a block right there. Get up the field. Good job, Cooper. All right. We are going to run the ball. I'm going to keep running to the left just because our right tackle's out for a few games. So let's keep running to the left. I mean, our strength on the off. Ooh, they're going cover 0. Dang it. I'm going audible. Ooh, they audible back. Interesting. The audible back. Ooh, now I don't know what they're going to do. Let me just call a timeout. Let's keep this simple. Let's call a timeout. Let's go offensive line. Let's go QB choice. Good job by that defense. I wasn't expecting the audible back to something else. Zone dime. We're going to just kind of cut up field as best as we can. Great play by that defensive end. My left tackle had no chance. He went back in the coverage. That's why he couldn't keep up with them. Just a great play. So I'm going to go back to that angle play out of trips. We're going zone. I have a couple options. Let's just see what they give us. We'll go over here. Get out of bounds. Did we get out of bounds? 3rd and 14. But the clock should still keep going. I'm going to go. The clock isn't going. Oh, it's under 2 minutes. That's why. Zone dime. Let's see what they call. Got to be careful here. Don't want to throw an interception. Going cover 1. He's wide open over the middle. Oh, he overshot it. Oh, just slightly overthrew it. So let's go ahead and punt it. It's 4th and forever. Maybe we can back him up to like the 5-yard line or something. I don't have the best punter in the world, so I'm going to punt it straight. Let's just see how close it gets. That's not a bad punt. All right, good coverage, everybody. This gives them a minute and a half to figure out what to do here. I'm going to go, let's go nickel quarters. Let's match their speed. We'll do an over front. This is their 2-minute drill. Let's see how they handle it. And they go with a run. Wasn't expecting that. Easy first down. Now they'll probably hurry it up. And they're not going to. Okay, we'll go quarters. I'm kind of glad they're not. Because they're going to call a better play than what they was going to do no huddle. Over here. Ooh, he's wide open on the left side. Overshot that throw. 2nd and 10. I think I'm going to just stay in quarters and just force this quarterback to beat me. I'd like to see somebody on the defensive line make a play without me. Let's see what they do here. Oh, I missed the swat, and he almost caught a 3rd and 10. This is a huge play right here. We got time. Hey, if we have 5 seconds on the clock, we got time to score. In this offense, if there's time on the clock, we have a chance to score points. Ooh, I'm going to bring this guy over. Yeah, we're going to do that instead. Ooh, intercept it. Or not. So their deep ball's killing it just like ours is. 1st and 10. Okay. I'm going to go take the chance. We're going to go with the zone blitz. I think they're going to be aggressive on their passing. I'm going to attack them anyway. So we're going to do this. And they picked up the blitz perfectly. Great throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Oh, my gosh. That was a perfect throw by the quarterback. I'm going to do another zone blitz. I want this guy to throw quickly and make a mistake. Maybe we can do that here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to occupy this tackle. They may call a timeout here, and they're going to. 3rd and 4. I am going to go Cloud. They've done a good job against Cloud. They've really attacked my strong safety a lot with it today. I'm going to do this. Just, he's got all day to throw. Make a play, somebody. Good play, 13. I think it's one of my linebackers. Great stop. We're keeping them out of the end zone, but they're fixing to go up 2 scores on us right here. But that also gives us 31 seconds-ish to maybe do something on our next drive. Good kick. So I'm 45 minutes into my game, or into my video. So I'm guessing this video will end up being like a minute or an hour, 15 minutes. Maybe not. We'll see. We still got, again, a full half to go. And we'll look at the stats afterwards and see if all of it makes sense. Just 25 sec and a flag. Oh, we're going to be back, way back. Ugh. And a clip and all. Where's that at? On the 8. So are we in the middle of the field? Where are we? We're on the right hash. I'm going to go 5 wide. Where's that play I was thinking about earlier? Not the screen. Y stick. I'm not. We'll go zig outs. I couldn't find it. I'm going to take a chance. Hey, why not? We're going zone. Let's see. We're going to take this right side. They're going cover 2. Ah, bad throw. Bad throw, Stewart. 20 seconds. And we got to go 92 yards. I think we need to play it safe here. I'm going to take a knee. I hope they don't call a timeout. Please don't call a timeout on this. If they do, then I'll go for it on 3rd, of course. Ah, they're calling a timeout. Thank you, Notre Dame. 3rd and 12. Well, they're going to force me to go for it. So we're going to try to get the first down. I didn't know what they was going to do, but that's smart of them. You know, they're trying to squeeze every bit out of this, but all right, they're going zone. I don't know if he can hit this post. We're about to find out. Cover 3. Ooh, that could have been a disaster. My right tackle just got annihilated. I almost got sacked. Could have been picked. 15 seconds. So what we're going to do, I'm going to kick it as far as I can with a really bad punter. Hopefully they don't have an easy return. Just bad execution. This ain't a good kick at all. Oh, this ain't good. It's a good stop. But they're going to get a field goal out of this at least. 9 seconds. I'm going to go quarters. So the goal here is just to force the field goal at this point. Let's do this. Maybe I can pick him off or something. I've struggled to do that today. This ain't good. This ain't good. That's really good. Good job. Our secondary, they've done a halfway decent job. He got a hand up. Otherwise, that could have been a touchdown. That took up a ton of time. 3 seconds. They're going to go for it. Oh, my gosh. This is probably a Hail Mary situation, so I'm going to go nickel man. I think they're going to try to do the Hail Mary. This very well could be it, or it could just be something from gun spread. Oh, he's got all day to throw. Yep, it's Hail Mary, as you can see. Get him, get him, get him. We finally got to him. I guess nobody was open. Shoo. So we got away with one right there. So we're down 9. It's halftime. Let's check out some stats. Let's go to stats. 299 to 283. So not a whole lot of defense today. Our run game needs to do better. We've been selective. I probably just need to run the ball more, honestly. So we're going to look into doing that. But we got 279 yards passing. Our passing game is going pretty well. You look here, both teams are 50% on 3rd down. We got 3 turnovers. That's the biggest reason why we're losing at the moment. Individual stats. Valenti, I think he's doing 5. 12 and 22. He's had some bad throws, and that's not even including the interceptions. Running the ball, we got to do better here. Sadie and Hubbard, they're just doing average on the running game. Receiving, everybody and their brothers contributing here. Look how many guys have got to touch the ball through the air, 6 of them. Stewart already has 179 yards. That's the only deep ball that's working at the moment. He's got 2 touchdowns. Defensively, McGee's got 5 tackles, Satchel with 4. Tackles for loss, Satchel and McGee. Sacks, Satchel and McGee. Interception, that is by Ware. All right, let's head into the 3rd quarter. I'm exactly 50 minutes into my video, and we still got a full half. So it's going to be between 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to let that one go. We are going to go QB choice. Let's run the ball. Man, nickel, please go over linebacker. Thank you. I like that. We're going to hand the ball off to him. Get a block right there. Oh, he didn't. He got a bit of a rub. Good play there. Again, we got to run to the left all day because of our right tackle situation. I'm going to hurry this up, though. We're going to just hand the ball right back to him. Good block by the slot receiver. Just a killer block. Great job, Sadie. And guess what? I'm going to keep hurrying it up. The fastest offense in college football right here. When we got a successful run, let's just run the same thing. Cut up field this time. Uh-oh. Okay, he's kind of gassed. You notice that juke right there? Looked like he was about to pass out. All right, so we're going to break it up. Give him a bit of a break. Yeah, as you can tell, he's about to pass out. Let's go gun trips. Let's go P. Reed. Zone dime. I'm going to hand this ball off. We'll just read the left side. I love that shift. Great job by that defensive player, though. We're going to get a few yards out of it, not a whole lot. We'll probably pick something different this time. We got some yards to work with. We got 31 yards, so let's go Y corner. We're going zone. I hope they go cover 2. If they go cover 3 or 4, we'll go down to Anderson. Cover 2. They're blitzing. Kind of a double team. 6 points. Marvin. 50-50 ball. Hope for the best there. That was actually not a good decision. That was technically a double team by their defense. But thankfully that safety went for a swat instead of for the interception. If he went for the pick, that probably would have been picked off. And just like that, we're within 3 points. Let's kick an extra point, go down 2. The veer and shoot. It's such an all or nothing offense. We're either going to run it down your throat, in between the tackles as best we can, hit the quick outside perimeter with screens and quicks if that's what they're giving us, or we're going over the top on the sidelines. That's pretty much it. Do something like that. Pretty decent pretty decent kick. Somebody hit him. I gotta go back and look. They threw the ball a whole lot more than they're running it. So they're throwing the ball a whole lot. So I guess we need to stay in zone the rest of the day. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's do a zone blitz. For some reason, I thought they ran the ball very effectively when they did.
Notre Dame comes out with an I formation.
But it looks like they want to throw a little bit more than usual.
Drops back to pass.
Here's a pass. Intercept that. Interception! Big game on the football! Gosh, bad luck. Great play.
Interception of the game.
But they're going to get the ball right back. I'm going to call the exact same play.
First and 10.
That was a wild-looking play right there. You go back and look at it. A good tip. Good pickup. And then he gets blasted. So good play by that receiver. We'll do something like this.
Shifts over.
I'm going to occupy this tackle. Get this linebacker free. They're going to run. Get up to him. Get to him. Uh-oh. Get a stop. Get a stop. First down. They need to do that more.
That was a pretty good run.
Look at his average. Over 8 yards. Let's go quarters on a nickel.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 43. Number 10 with 4
I'll
wide
control
receivers.
this guy. We'll do this. Basic run. Somebody get a stop. Good play.
He's tackled.
That's what we need right there. That makes it what? 2nd and 8? I'm going to do another zone blitz. I feel like our blitzing is helping a little bit.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're going to do something like this.
3 wide outs here.
Draw. Somebody get a stop. That's a face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it.
Halfback runs for 4
Makes it 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. I'm going to go cloud. I can easily see them running it, though. Looks like they're kind of determined to run it on this drive.
9-yard line.
But I'm going to guess that they will pass. That's what we're going to go with. Don't run to the left. And they'll run it to the left.
Off again.
Perfect play call. That is an ideal play call.
And that'll give him another first down.
Right up the gut. Let's take a break from zone a little bit. Let's go man cover 2.
First and 10.
As you can tell, I think they had that locker room speech. I guess the head coach, Marcus Freeman, told his offensive coordinator, hey, run the ball some more. And you can tell that's what they're doing now. Let's do a zone blitz. I think they're ready for play action. And I'm ready to stop it. Let's flip it. Do something like this. I must have been getting... Oh, my gosh. What bad luck. The ball is bouncing their way for sure. That makes it 3rd and 6. We're going to go Cloud. Need to get a stop here. Let's make that kicker work today. And he drops it. Ended up being a great throw. I don't know if that kicker can make it. They may go for this. Ooh, they're going for the field goal. You can have it. So notice what the pattern is. They're kicking field goals. We're slowly starting to get touchdowns. That bodes well for us. Did he make it? I think he missed it. Oh, he made it. Barely got it in. So we're down 5. Weird score, 33-28. We're going to get right back on offense, do exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Stretching that defense as much as possible. All right, let's try to get a return with Anderson. Get a crease right through there. There we go. That's what we want to see. Good return. Get us on the right hash. I am going to go P. Reed. Zone nickel. We're going to throw this. We're going to read that right side. Let's see what happens. Cover 2. Make a play! Oh. That's nice. He went for the interception and he blew it. And just like that, he broke his own record, 244 yards. He's having a historical. They want us to go for 2 here. So the safety, he blew it right there. Oh, he got just late on it. That may be a good thumbnail. I think I may go ahead and take that thumbnail. Let's go do this. Notice how close this was. Something like that. That's a good thumbnail right there. Something like this, maybe. That is really slick. So let me go ahead and take my thumbnail really quick. All right, good deal. Oh, my gosh. Woo! Just like that, we're up. Ooh, and I went for... Ah, dang it. I'm going for 1. I was meant to go for 2. I'm not going to waste the timeout on that. I'm just going to kick the extra point. I completely forgot. That's okay. We got the lead. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I can go for 2 on the next one. I just completely forgot. All right. We're playing great at the moment. We're up 2 points. Our defense is playing good. We'll do something like this. Somebody make a stop. Uh-oh. 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 Can I get there? Ah! I spoke too soon. Huge play for them. That was a monstrous play. They needed that in the worst way. And now they're going for 2. I think they're going to go goal line. So let's go dog blitz. Just a big play for them. Man, they needed that in the worst way. Let's see what happens here. Are they going to do anything? Oh, they're going to move him over. Play action. That particular play is not good against the pass, I'll tell you that much. It's meant to stop the run. So now they're up 6. So we have the lead for about 5 seconds. Let's see if we can get it back. That's a terrible kick. That may go out of bounds. Oh, end up being a perfect kick. Middle of the field. What can we call? I'm going to go double screen. We're going zone. One day they're going to start calling man against this. I'm going to hit that receiver on the left. Last time we called this, we got a good return on it. That's a much better defensive play right there. Bad play. Let's go P. Reed. Man nickel. Let's see what that linebacker does. I think I'm just going to go ahead and hand it off. Wow. My left guard got annihilated. Just got beat badly. Bad play right there. So that makes a 3rd and forever. I don't think we can get the first down with halfback corner. We may be able to get it with deep attacks. Let's flip deep attack. And they're going man. Please go cover one of some sort. We're going cover 0. Oh my gosh. No, maybe they're flipping it. We got to read the safety. They're at least going cover 1. Let's see what that safety does. A very good chance I'll probably go into Barbin on this one. Throw it quick. That's intercepted. Overshot it. It was worth the shot. Again, what I'm doing here, I'm going to back out. I'm going to bring my little icon up. I'm reading this one high safety. Of course, they're going one high here. Once you snap the ball there, he goes in the middle of the field. He's much closer to our go route here than he is to this guy right here. So I'm going to throw it over here. I threw it as hard as I could. Just overshot it a little bit. In time, we'll get better quarterbacks who can make that throw a little bit better. But it was the right read, just bad execution. So we're going to have to punt this thing. 41-35. We're an hour into my video. I'm going to kick it like normal. I probably should high kick this thing, honestly. Good hit. 41-35. This score's going to be really high. So I think 10-minute course is probably what's going to happen. Now, I'm going zone blitz here. I'm going to assume they're going to pass. I hope they pass. And they're passing. Intercept that. Good open field tackle by my corner. By Clark. I'm going to go quarters. I'm going to do something like this. Looks like they're going ace spread. They've been calling a lot of ace spread today. Just get a tackle. Oh, that could have been bad. Pretty good running back. 3rd and 5. Man, we need to stop here in the worst way. And they're on the 44. They would punt if they didn't convert this. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to control Barner. Get him, get him, get him. Wide open over the middle. Wide open. Nobody there to cover him. 1st and 10. They're going 5 wide. Let's go dime quarters. I'm pretty sure I got the quarters to do, or the corners to do it. Let's do that. Do I got the corners? I kind of do. I'm going to control this guy. He kind of meant the... Yeah. This is the first time I've called diamond. Oh, geez. I can't tell you how long. Sack. Good coverage sack. That's what that is, a coverage sack. 2nd and 17. I'm going to go quarters. I was about to blitz, but I'm going to do quarters for now. I think I want to get them in a 3rd long situation. I think I got a slot receiver I got to defend over here. Let's see. Good tip. I think somehow the defensive line got to stop. So that makes it 3rd and forever. Hopefully our cloud coverage can stop this. Would be huge if so.
So another 3rd down facing the offense, and this one is 3rd and long. Drops back to pass. Steps up.
Oh, intercept that. Good tip. Oh, good job by our safety. So it's 4th and 17, and they're going to punt it. We're going to do a safety return. A safe return, I should say. Hopefully these guys don't mess up. I got 2 safeties back there. I'd rather have receivers. I think that's probably a formation sub you can adjust. Everybody get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Dude, stop that. Don't run into it. So we're on the 2-yard line. This isn't good at all. I think what we're going to do... I'm going to go slam. We're going to go under center. We're just trying to get out of our end zone. Zone nickel. Let's see if we can just get something here. I got a couple yards. 2nd and 8. I'm going to go angle. We're going man. Please. Oh my gosh, let's see what happens. Let's see how quickly that safety can get over. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Woo! Bear and shoot, baby, 6 points. Oh my gosh, what a killer throw. And we just broke the longest passing record. And Valenti just broke the passing record in a single game. An incredible throw. I threw it pretty much as hard as I could. Oh my, in the back of the end zone. That was essentially a 108-yard pass. Well, not technically. He caught that like around the 50. An incredible play. Oh my gosh. Go back and look at this. So here's what I saw. They went, at least I knew they was going to go cover one. The free safety came down to defend my slot receiver. So I knew they was probably going to go cover one high. And that's my one go route pretty much. I'm going to zoom in right there. And I threw it as hard as I could just so that safety couldn't get over there in time. And he could. This had to be like the perfect throw in order for this to succeed. And look, he had him beat. That's just speed right there. That's speed. So what did we talk about earlier? You go back and look at this. I talked about this before the game started. Their free safety had, oh, maybe I was thinking about another safety. He's only had 87 speed, but he had the Jets put on that free safety that slot receiver did. Oh my gosh, so we've tied it up. Let's kick an extra point. We're still in the third quarter, and I'm an hour and 5 into this thing. So, yeah, we'll probably go down to 10 minutes and try that in the next video. Gosh, what a game. No defense whatsoever in this one. Well, if you think about it, this is modern college football. High scores everywhere. So Valenti, he's having his high moments. He's had his low moments. He's already had a couple interceptions, a couple of really bad throws, but then he has his really good ones. So he's kind of all over the place today. Seems like he's making more good than bad ones. We're going to do quarters. I'm going to do an over front. Toss. Oh, man, I misjudged it. Good play. I whiffed that one. 1st and 10. Well, let's do cover 2 man. They may go back to the run. This may be the last play of the quarter. Somebody intercept that. Nowhere to go. We'll take that. That makes it what? 2nd and 10? 4, 3. That is end of the third quarter. 42-41. Get ready. Get your popcorn out. This should be pretty wild. 2nd and 8. Let's go quarters. Hopefully we can finish. Let's pull off the upset. Why not? We're going to have to make a bunch of more plays on the offense. He's wide open over there. Intercepted. Oh, missed it. I whipped it. But they didn't get a lot of yards out of that, so that is 3rd and 7. Go back to Cloud.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Do something like this. I'm going to go to the outside. Ooh, they're going triple option. I missed it. The big play right there. Huge play for them. Interesting play call. Let's go triple option. On a what, 3rd and 7? Is that what it was? Was not expecting that. Keeps the drive alive. I'm going to go blitz. I'm going to do something like this. Get him, get him, get him. Good open field tackle. Gets it, what, 2nd and 8 maybe? We'll go back to quarters.
2nd and 8 coming up here. And this is the 6th play.
I'm going to control this guy. We're going to go over.
Goes with the ace set here. They'll throw
Anybody get a stop? Another good open field tackle. Man, if that tight end had any speed to him whatsoever. We're going to go back to Cloud. It's 3rd and 4. They're going 5 wide. So there's like a 90% chance they're going to throw it. Now, there is QB draw in this formation. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Intercept it. Huge play. Huge play. Huge play. I got to him just in time. Did I force the interception? I hit him when he threw it. Boom. Big play. Here's our chance. Let's not blow it. Let's go P. Reed. Zone dime. Definitely going to run this one. Definitely going to run this one. They're making it even easier for me. Got to cut up field. Great play. Good defense. What are we going to call? Not Ghostbusters. We're going to call probably Y corner. We're going man. We'll go to somebody on the left. Here, I'm not worried about running clock. Oh, they're going cover 0. You know what's happening. What's happening? Get it. Get it. the deep ball. I know some people think it's a little too easy in 06, but oh, 6 touchdowns for Valenti. He had him beat. He got him beat. Just a great throw. Now, deep balls, if you tap the button, it's not really the quarterback. It's the receiver adjusting to the ball, which they do a really good job of in this game. Oh, my gosh. Huge play. So we're up 7. Let's go up 8. I almost debated going for 2 right there, but I'm okay with going up 8. So he's got 6 touchdowns today. But again, that's kind of inflated due to the core length, which it looks like I'm definitely going to adjust. One more time. I think 10 minutes should do it. We'll find out in the next video. Is he going to return this one? And he is. It ended up being a good kick. Oh, no. Another one. Another one. Another one. Flag down. Okay, now it makes sense. Bring that sucker back. Bring that back down to the 9-yard line. I'm going to go man. I think they're going to run the ball. There's still a ton of time left and only down a touchdown. We'll do something like this. Oh, good gaping hole. Picks up 7. He's having a really good game. Let's do a zone blitz. I think they're ready for some play action. We're going to do that. Yep, I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, great throw. Oh, even better defensive play. My free safety. So our deep balls are doing just a tad bit better than theirs. Both teams have been super aggressive on the deep balls today. Oh, my gosh. That's so close. 3rd and 4. They're going, what are they doing? They're going like goal line. I'm going to go cover 1. I'm not going goal line on that. I think they'll make a big play on it. We'll bring everybody down. Do something like this. Just enough to get the first. Keep the drive alive. I'm going to go back to a zone blitz. We're going to go... And we'll do crash 2. We'll go here. I'm going to come over this time. Pick up about 4. Picks up 5 yards. I'm going to do another zone blitz. I think they're going to pass it on this one. Let's go lightning 2.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 25.
I'm going to do that.
Number 10 lines up in the shotgun.
Got all day to throw. Off the back foot. 6. Oh, my God. I thought he was going to get a pick 6 there. Bad throw. Did he say something? Did he throw it off his back foot? What happened here? I don't know what he was doing. That's a double team. Just a bad decision by that quarterback. We may have sealed the deal here. Get a touchdown on this one. So we're like on the 12-yard line. We're going to go with a screen. We're going zone. Get a touchdown here. Going to feel really good.
Temple comes out in the shotgun. Fires it quickly. Complete.
I'll get more yards than I thought. And it was a bad juke, too.
Good for 4.
2nd and 8. We're going to go... P. Reed.
Have a look at our Old Spice red
Yeah, we're definitely going to run this one. We're going zone nickel.
Performance matters the most. Number 14 with 4 wide receivers.
Oh, great defense. But we're going to get some yards.
Down. A pickup of 4.
Where are we? We're on the 4. I think we probably... let's keep this really safe. Let's just run the ball. Let's go to our goal line formation. And I'm going to run a little clock. I think it's in our best decision to do so. And they're going man. Where do I go? Do I go to the right? Or do I go to the left? I'm going to go to the left. I think that linebacker is going to get occupied by our center. Get in there. Touchdown. Uh-oh. I'm smelling an upset. Oh, my gosh. Veer and shoot. Killing it right now. Let's get an extra point. So, looks like Notre Dame is overrated this season. They got beat by North Texas. They're fixing to get beat by Temple. Now watch us lay an egg in the next game, whoever we're playing. I think we're starting up our conference schedule
One back for 6.
in the next game. I think Florida Atlantic is who we're playing.
Number 8 fields it in the end zone.
This game's not over with. They can still make a touchdown here and there. I mean, there's still plenty of time as well. I'm blitzing hard. We're gonna get very aggressive. I'm gonna force them. Ooh, they got the backup quarterback in there. Is he throwing too many interceptions? Is that what it is?
Back to pass.
They put in the backup quarterback. This is a guy who can run a little bit. Another pick. Wow.
And he is
Just interception city today.
put the pressure on and force the back.
True freshman, first play of his career. Interception. We're on the 21. I think we can squeeze this play in. I'm going to go gun spread. We're going to go PA flood. We haven't called this today yet. They're going zone. Go cover 2.
Field position here.
Please go cover 2. Let's see if we can squeeze this in.
The Owl.
Cover 2.
Shotgun.
Oh, I threw it too late. Ah, dang it. I hit the button way too late. I had a brain fart. Like, my button wouldn't do anything because look how open that receiver is in the corner. We're very fortunate this wasn't picked off. Oh, we avoided a disaster right there. All right, let's go P. Reed.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
We're going to try the same thing. Hopefully I can execute better this time.
Nickel defense.
Cover 2.
Wants to throw.
Ah!
Touchdown, Owls.
Eat it, Notre Dame. Eat it. Oh, my gosh. 60. Now, this is going to be a blowout. I know this is going to disappoint some people. I don't know. I got some cool ideas for some other things for the channel. I will get into that in time. You're actually going to see it, hopefully, spontaneously. But that's all I'll say about that for now.
The PAT. Over 5.
And I actually got some ideas maybe for this particular series. We'll just see what happens. I'm not going to say too much about that. But it looks like we're going to blow them out because we're just executing more than they are.
Boy, has he been the game breaker on special teams today.
A minute 7. This video is going to be longer than the other one. I'm an hour and 17 into it.
Passes the 5.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after
Oh my gosh. Let's go quarters. So it looks like this offense is just super potent.
quarterback needs a short memory.
And we got a team with average players. Imagine if I had like some 5-stars on this team. Gee whiz, we'd be unstoppable. Now I know how Tennessee felt last year. Had the best offense in the country.
Notre Dame
Just
goes with the
putting points on everybody, and this is what it feels like. Play action.
play fake. Throws it to the outside.
Ooh, good shoestring tackle.
They pick up 2 yards on the play.
Stewart's got 265 yards of 4 touchdowns. I think what's pretty cool is my Z receiver in a lot of my offenses, my other ones, don't do as much. But apparently in this offense, they do a lot.
Up to the goal line.
Ooh, here comes the tight end play. And there he goes. This is a touchdown.
The 50. At the
Wow.
At the 30.
Just a great play.
To the 10. Good.
That's a good play call. And that's with a wide receiver.
He was able
So there's Marcus Freeman with the yellow hair or blonde hair, which looks really goofy. I'm going to go man lock on this one. They convert this, then they will have. They will be down 2,
on the handoff. He's
and he got in. They're going to be down 2 scores.
time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by
I don't know if they're going to go onside kick just yet. They're going onside kick. We'll go with our onside kick formation, which is the basic return formation, which is this right here. Just get down. Thankfully, he kicked it right to one of our guys.
looking to get the ball back.
I'm going to go QB choice.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
I'm just going to hand the ball off on this one. They're shade. Now, they're just asking me to run the ball. We're going to
Here's the option.
get a first down. Should have got a face mask. I would go no huddle here, but we don't need to. We can now run a little clock.
Good job in reading his blocks and
So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a dive from trips.
Ball on the 35.
And let's run a little clock. Since the game is pretty much in hand, unless something really goofy happens, like we get a turnover, or they get one and they go down the field and score again, and that's when things can get interesting. Let's just run some clock. Head up the field.
Cross brings him down. Short little
2nd and 8.
Clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other
We can
offense
stay
off.
here and go QB choice.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Again, we're just going to hand this ball off to Hubbard.
The Owls come out in a shotgun.
Let that clock roll a little bit.
Here's an option, right side.
Juked a little too late. 3rd and 7.
Calls a timeout.
And they're calling a timeout. They're going to call another timeout after this one. 3rd and 7. What's a good idea here? I think we're going to keep it safe. We're going to go... I'm going to go angle.
It's 3rd down.
We're going zone.
Ball on the 32.
I am going to just try to do a simple, we'll just go over to our wide receiver. He got bogged down. Dang it.
And they hit him in the back.
So they're going to call another timeout. 4th and 8. We're going to go for it. We don't have a good kicker. He can't make that kick. 4th and 8, so we can go here. I think I'm going to just go trips. We'll go halfback corner. Now they're going zone. This should be interesting. We'll go to either that post or that go route.
Come out showing 3 wide.
Probably the post. Let's see if he can make this throw. Bad throw. Nope, he can't. So here's their chance. A minute 46. If they go right down the field,
Fired up. Now let's see if it's going to lead to any points.
score a touchdown, get an onside kick, then that's when things get really interesting. Let's see if they can pull that off. Like to get another interception. Ton of turnovers in this game.
He tosses it short.
Just an absolute ton. I'm actually afraid to look at it when we show it here.
The Fighting Irish come out in the ace formation.
They went for the run. Oh yeah, this is their quick audible stuff for their hurry up. I'm glad they're getting away from it. Let's go Cloud. It's 3rd and inches. They actually may run the ball.
Ball on their own 43. 5 wide.
Nope, it's 5 wide. I could have swore it said 3 wide.
Long ball
Uh-oh.
right side.
Great stop. See, our safeties are doing a better job than theirs is. 4th and inches. Now they're going goal line.
Just for a split second.
I'm going to play this safe. We're going to go 4-3, cover 2 man. I am not going to let them just run around us and get an easy touchdown. I'm going to make him earn it here.
The Irish.
Keep everything back. If they get their 10, 15 yards, and so be it. I do not want them to have an easy touchdown. Almost got offsides. Taking their sweet time.
On the
Just a
ground.
basic dive. Yeah, that's fine. At least it wasn't a touchdown.
That was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad.
And they're going to call something goofy here, aren't they? They're going to go right back to that run game.
And that running line.
When you break one like that,
And they are. They're going to get a good gain out of it, though.
line.
Oh my gosh, here it comes. So here they go. They're going to kick an extra point, and we got to get the onside kick. That's all there is to it.
See you later, sweethearts. This
A full minute in this game is like 3 minutes in the real world.
behind.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pawnee
Wow.
drive.
All right. 63-56. We're going to go onside kick. Hopefully they'll just kick it out of bounds. So we're going to go with this right here. Just kick it between both of our defenders. That'd be great. Or both of our guys.
Here's the onside kick.
Just get out of bounds. There we go. That's what you want right there. So we got the ball back. 59 seconds, and they only got, what, 1 timeout left? So I think that's the game.
The kick out of bounds.
I mean, they got 1 left. Let's go to the victory formation. Let's get out of here with an upset.
They'll take over at the 35.
They're going to call 1 timeout, and that'll be it.
There's the kneel down.
There it is.
Notre Dame.
And we pulled off the big win. Well, that was entertaining. Score was a bit ridiculous, even with all the turnovers and such. Now, those turnovers translate into touchdowns, so I understand that point. We'll just do something like this. So it's 3rd down. Should be able to do 1 more snap, and that will do it. Huge win for us for the program. This was enjoyable. This was pretty entertaining. I know some people may not like the turnout, but I don't know what you want me to do there. I'm just really good at the game. And I thought our players played just a little bit better than theirs. We're going to take a knee. And that'll be it. Then we're going to look at the really goofy stats. They're going to be all over the place. It's going to be just way high. Just like that score. All right, we'll do something like that. And that is the huge upset, big win for us. We had to work for it, and that's for sure. But they turned the ball over more than we did. That's pretty much the reason why we won today. Again, I've said it like 3 times in this video. Turnovers, they're everything. 63 to 56. Let's see if we get the Gatorade bath. Nope, looks like we're not going to. We're going to have a lot of campus challenge things. You see right there at the bottom. I also need to save the... I need to do a save state. I'm going to do that after we look at our stats. Let's go to the stats. 653 to 550. So again, 12-minute quarters. That's still way too high. We didn't run the ball well at all, but look at our passing attack. Our passing attack was just ridiculous. 572 yards. And a lot of that was the deep ball stuff. They had 4 sacks. We only had 1. They had better third down conversion. 9 turnovers. That's just a lot. Man, hopefully we'll have some games this year that's not going to have too many turnovers. I mean, I also got to remind myself, we got a lot more. These are longer quarters. That's going to affect some of that at least. But we had a total of, what, 60 plays? They had a total of 60. Yes, around 60. It's usually around 50 is kind of what I was getting on the old way of playing. Let's go over to individual stats. We go over to Temple. Valenti, he played a lot better in the second half, but he had 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, 60% completion percentage. I'll take that. Of course, a lot of that, those deep balls are all the 50-50 stuff. Running the ball, we didn't do a whole lot there, but we really didn't have to because our receiving was so good. You know, Barbin, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns. Stewart is turning into like a mythical beast at this point. He's got, what, 6 or 7 touchdowns so far this season? But the deep ball is working really well for him. We was able to get a couple of the slot receivers going today as well. Anderson had a really big play. Just a really good day by our receivers. Defensively, McGee ended up with 11 tackles. Satchel, 11 tackles for loss. He had 2 sacks. I guess that's accounted for that. And the interceptions, look at all these. Thomas and Clark and Ware and Paul and McGee. Just a lot of interceptions. One thing I've noticed, and I don't know if I want to do this or not, and to the few people who are still watching this, if you go over, let me go and do a save state while I'm here. Let me just go ahead and do that. Slot 0, that's fine. If you go over to settings, I know like Kooky Bots, if you go over to the NCAA Next website, he has some sliders, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but he pretty much got these for me because everybody knew I was doing 99% for the CPU side across the board. There was a lot of weird skewed stuff that I was still winning championships against that, but I brought everything back down to 50. But I did notice, like with his, I think he's got, for the defense, interceptions down to 0% for both teams. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that. I kind of understand his reasoning behind that because there's just been a ton of interceptions. A lot of these secondary players are getting picks when they probably shouldn't. That's all what this says. If you notice at the bottom, it says interceptions, the ability of a defender to come up with a pick. And I feel like at times the defense is doing a better job than some receivers at catching the ball. So I may actually look into that. It's not going to mess anything up, honestly, since we're going to do that for both teams. So I may do that in the next game. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's get out of here. I'm right at about an hour and a half. We'll look at the top 25 scores really quickly. I'll speed this part up. We're going to sim this week. Then we'll look at the top 25 scores, and then I'll let you go. So we got Florida Atlantic coming up. They're 2-0. Who knows what to expect there? All right, let's look at top 25 for the week. Wake Forest, you got Cincinnati got upset, Michigan State, USC. Then you have Florida, Alabama, Oregon got upset, UCLA won. Then you have Arkansas, you got Clemson, Pitt, you got Oklahoma State winning. Miami, Ohio State, Baylor got beat badly by Kansas. Go Jayhawks. Then you got Utah winning. Then you got A&M, LSU, Boise State, Georgia got upset. That's been a long time since we've heard that. Then we got Kansas State barely beating UCF, and then Michigan getting upset. So a lot of upsets this week. All right, in our next game, Florida Atlantic. Same amount of talent, but we're just kind of killing it on the offensive front. It looks like, you can tell our defense hasn't been all that great. but we're getting opportunities. But again, I may look at that interception thing and make some adjustments there, and we'll say, and we're going to lower the clock. We're going to try to go down to about 10 minutes. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.